Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of EdgeMasterGaming, where today, you guessed it, I'm covering another major update from the Undead Coming Armageddon. This update includes new map, new artwork, new gun animations, gun buffs, zombie emotes, and much more. As always, I'm going to cover as much information as I can, using in-game footage to know any and all changes that were made. But as always, before we get started, please remember to smash that like button if you wind up enjoying this video, and definitely consider subscribing. Also, please check out the description box for links to the Undead Coming Discord, as well as other links like my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, first thing on the list, and what 90% of you guys are probably here for, is the brand new map Zombiecon. Upon spawning into this map, you appear in front of what looks to be a convention center turned into a fortified makeshift facility for people surviving the zombie apocalypse. It has 3 levels, and upon entering, you'll notice this wide open space. Down here you'll pass by the center waiting area with benches on both sides. Going up here, I've noticed this great lookout point, which is an excellent sniping area. I see you, buddy. As we move along, this whole hallway on the left hand side allows you to view the center area of the building through a pane of glass. As you know, this prevents any firing of weapons, so if you want to give or receive any assistance from your teammates, you can forget it. If we continue in this area, this hallway just loops back around down here. I noticed that this area is the only spot on this floor within the building that you can get the dangerous air warning when peering outside. As we continue on to the final area of this building, I found one special spot of note which can assist in bringing up the morale for any human team. It's the dance floor right here. Okay, but seriously, moving on to this tunnel area basically is another route that leads out to the front of the building. This is the last spot in the building that I found to have the dangerous air warning. Once we reach outside, we have now gone full circle by ending up back in the spawn area. And with that pretty much concludes the tour of this map. I mean, I gotta be quite honest, I really like the new map, and I'm definitely curious to see what you guys think of it as well. So make sure you place your comments down below. The next item on the list is an LMG that you might be familiar with, the RPK. Its description states, hailing from the Soviet Union, the RPK embodies the essence of firepower, born from the same lineage as the legendary AK series. It serves as the steadfast companion of infantry squads, offering sustained suppressive fire, cementing its reputation as a stalwart defender of the motherland. And here are the weapon stats. As you can see, it boasts 23 damage, and it has 225 for ammo, where 75 is in the magazine and 150 is in reserves. But its downfall, like most weapons, is the massive reload time for almost 6 seconds, good lord. But enough of me talking about this, let's see this weapon in action.
Roger. Center maintain 2000.
Center maintain 2074.
Overall, this gun has a nice smooth feel to it. The accuracy seems to be pretty good. Anything that I aim at, I have no problems hitting. Honestly, this weapon is exactly what I thought it would be, a better version of the AK. Aside from reload time, it has no problems. Although, I think that the price might be a bit much at $90,000, but that's just me. Moving on to the third item on the list, the art gallery, as it no longer shows duplicate artwork. In fact, most of the original art that was there has now been replaced by new fan-made art, and they look awesome. So I just wanted to take the time to do a drive-by of this area for your viewing pleasure. I'm not sure which pieces were specifically added, but as you can see, this community really has some very talented artists. When you get a chance, definitely come through so that you can view and appreciate these works of art for yourself. Up next are a few fixes for the gun animations. Now of course, just for your viewing pleasure, I took the time to capture the before and after for each so that you can see the differences between all of the guns for yourselves. First up, we have the pistol. Here's the before, and here's the after. Next is the dual pistols. Here's the before, and here's the after. And finally we have the sniper. Again, here's the before, and here's the after. These new gun animations look so much cleaner than the old ones. Next update, I'm sure the devs will be pushing out more. As for which ones, we'll just have to see. Speaking of animations, the tank zombie now has cool new emote animations and can now dance like the commie. For instance. Or what about this one? That's cool, right? Also, in addition to the emote, the tank cooldown has been changed from 60 to 40 seconds. So for all of you tank lovers out there, this one's for you. Next item on the list is the sniper piercing drop-off has been reduced from 20% to just 5%. It received one additional magazine, and the damage has been increased from 75 to 85. Now because I just bought this gun, I couldn't say whether or not there is any notable difference when it comes to the piercing. I mean, it's a powerful weapon and it does well playing solo. I did happen to use it briefly in a public server prior to the update, and it seemed pretty good. My only issue was the limit on ammo reserves, which is understandable since it is a sniper, but nonetheless it did get increased. So I'm good. Moving on to the next portion of the update is the zombie melee has been reworked. The hitbox now lasts a few more frames rather than only spawning at the start of the animation. This would allow for more consistent hits. So Dags has blessed me with some footage of the original hitbox animation, and it looked like this. And it now looks like this. Now because of this, Dags has nerfed these hitboxes to the sizes that you see before you. I personally think this is great, because there have been too many times that I've been right next to someone trying to hit them, and while the animation for the zombie would swing, I would completely miss them.
Skill issue.
What? Wait a minute, who said that? Next to the last item on the list is there have been improvements to the shop rotation code. It should be getting less stuck now. I'm going to assume that there were people who kept getting more or less the same items when making purchases, as I'm not really sure. Either way, guys, let me know in the comments down below. Now as a sidebar, and I forgot to mention this earlier, not only did the starter pistol animations get reworked, it also received 8 new pistol skins in the shop. So if you guys are looking for new weapon skins for your pistol, there you go. And the final portion that I'm going to cover for this update is the FN FAL, where the piercing has been reduced from 4 to 3. The FN FAL is a really good gun even with the reduction of piercing. There are so many things I can say about this weapon, but I'm going to leave that for another video. Overall, things are good, so let's move on. Now in the near future, I'm planning to do a weapons video that I'm sure is going to bless you guys with some great information. So please remember to keep that notification bell on, and I thank you all for checking out this update video. And as always guys, remember to have fun, take care, and God bless.